Hey everyone, Yukon Alley here, coming at you with this week's video in the continuing story of my life as a gold miner in the Yukon. So this week's episode is about my second favorite piece of mining equipment, the bulldozer. As everyone knows, or you should know by now, my favorite piece of mining equipment is the sluice plant, or the trommel. The big machine that catches the nice yellow stuff and makes our life go round, right? So yeah, so why am I sitting here yapping at you instead of showing you that beautiful piece of equipment? Well, I've got a couple updates. So I've been a little behind this week on putting a video up because I am getting ready to go. It is time to start 2021 mining season here real quick, and I just want to let you know that I will be putting in videos when I go to town because our camp internet is about as useful as dial-up for uploading videos, so not that helpful. I'm gonna see if I can live stream from camp, and if I can do that, that's gonna be a lot of fun because I'll be live streaming our cleanups and hopefully they're golden. We'll see, right? Second update is I'm doing another giveaway. So we are doing another nugget. This beautiful shiny rock can go into the collection of one of my followers who's lucky enough to win it. So all the details are going to be somewhere in this video, so you're gonna have to pay attention and follow the instructions for this free giveaway that is in no way affiliated with YouTube in any way, shape, or form. So without further ado, on with the show. So the bulldozer. When I was starting out mining about a decade ago, I was lucky enough to be able to learn on a D11R. I know, don't hate me, but seriously, look at this. You know, you have no idea that sealed my addiction to mining equipment for sure. A fairly small girl being able to push mountains of dirt and mud and really change the landscape in a matter of hours. It's quite the feeling, let me tell you. So that's me, you know, about a decade ago, learning how to strip the ground, and I fell in love with it, and I've been hooked ever since. But when I was starting out on our last adventure here, there was no way I could afford a D11, so this is what I got. It was a D10T, and it was a diamond in the rough. It looks awful, I hear you, but it really was very little wrong with it. It's a really great machine. So what we did was we stripped it down, got the mechanics in there and a welder, and fixed it up before we hauled it up north. And my high school friend Paul, he's a house builder with commercial painting expertise, so he came over and helped us paint it up, which was amazing. And my other high school friend Dave owns a sign shop, and he reprinted all the cat decals for me. So what we ended up with was this, and I absolutely love it. It was a great thing. So when we got up north, my brother Jay came up with the semi and helped us haul it out to the yard where we were going to put it together. It was about halfway from Dawson into camp, so it was really fortunate that he was able to come up and do that. So really helped a lot at even getting halfway. I'm sure you know from my last video what it's like getting equipment out to camp. There's no way the truck was going to do that. This was mid-April, and we had to plow our way about the last 20-25 kilometers into camp that spring. So yeah, we got it all hauled up there and spent the next couple of days reassembling it in a friend's mine camp there, and we finally got her out and just got at it. So when you're in a wider valley such as this, what we do is ramp the dirt. because when you're in the wider part of the valley, you've tested your area and you can ramp it up nicely like this, and it's fairly efficient money wise. And then it also, when you do it the right way, it's really good, really easy for reclamation purposes when you're done mining that area. So this is an example of a wider piece of ground that we're ramping all the way up. But yeah, just to have that in the arsenal of mining equipment was a massive game changer for sure. And it's just so amazing, the power and what you can do with it. I just absolutely love it. But here we are clearing the ground where we were at a couple years ago. And here we are stuck. And you know, it does happen quite a bit more often than you would think. We're in soft ground there. It's the middle of summer, so it is, you know, it's quite soft. You're going to strip new ground and you just sink out of sight. So as long as you have an excavator somewhere nearby, they can yard you out in about 30 minutes or 30 seconds flat, pardon me. But yeah, probably one of the reasons why we do get stuck a little bit more often than normal as well is because we have narrower tracks on this bulldozer than I would like. But that's a wish list item for another year, I'm assuming. But yeah, you just that's how we get a bulldozer unstuck. Grab the excavator, yard on the blade depending where you are, and out it pops. And then off you go. So yeah, I'm just showing all kinds of bulldozing footage of what we do on the creek. So while you're enjoying this fabulous piece of machinery at work, I'm going to tell you about the next giveaway. So I'm going to do it at 3,000 subscribers. I hope that's not too lofty of a goal, but 3,000 subscribers, I will randomly pick the next winner of the nugget that I showed you at the beginning of the video. So what you're gonna have to do is comment. I'll put a picture somewhere else in this video here of the nugget, and I'd like you to comment on what it reminds you of, what you think it looks like. And be clean, folks, be clean now. Either that, or comment what you like about my videos or what you would like to see from me in the future, because that's, you know, I love hearing that feedback, and it helps me film stuff that you guys would actually be interested in seeing. While we're up north this year, I'll finally be able to, you know, do some weekly videos as we go, I hope. And I hope to do live streaming, like I said. But so yeah, here we are stripping more ground, just showing the bulldozer at work. When you're in a narrower part of the valley like this, you can see it's pretty narrow, and you don't have a lot of room to ramp, because if you do that, then your pay dirt's half covered, because you can't ramp that steeply. So we're starting the ramp here, like you can start it that way, and then after that we push up this dirt and we stack it neatly up on the hill with the excavator. So this is permafrost. You can see those big chunks. That's frozen dirt. Permafrost is permanently frozen, for those of you that don't know. So you could be stripping down 10, 20, 30, sometimes 100 feet of permafrost. So you're ripping and stripping, and you're hoping that there's gold underneath. It's a lot like gambling, if you ask me, because you can do all the testing in the world. You can have a drill hole tested, and it might be a great test, but it might only be in that exact spot. We've had it where you've moved over 10 feet and there's nothing there. Or, you know, you can do a few good tests with your test trommel or whatever and think, oh yeah, this seems pretty decent, but then you find out the old timers have been in there, or it was just, again, and you were lucky enough that you tested in those couple of areas that had gold. But those are the chances you take. But if you man, it's disheartening and bank breaking if you do an area that has no gold in it. And it's happened. I've had it happen to us. It nearly sunk us, but I'll save that for another day. Yeah, that year my life was like a country song, I swear to God. But yeah, some years are good, some years are bad, but just saying what it takes to get down to that pay dirt level, it's a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of work. But sometimes you strike her rich and sometimes you go home ballin'. That's the way it is. So yeah, I'll just end it up here with this final piece of bulldozing for your viewing pleasure. And yeah, I will put a photo at the end of this video here of the nugget that you are going to be commenting on to win. And so yeah, once again, comment, let me know what you think it looks like, why you would like to have it besides the obvious reasons, or what you would like to see from me for content in the future. So that's about it for me today, folks. I hope you all have a great week. Cheers.